cricketers to ponder his hard-hitting ultimatum. Caroline Dempster for ITN at Bilston Glen.
In Northern Ireland, a retired officer from the Ulster Defence Regiment has been killed by a car bomb. 14 County Armagh charged with murder. They're accused of killing Eugene Toman, an IRA member, at a roadblock outside Lurgan last November. The men, a sergeant and 2 constables...
Westoning Manor gave the princess a tour of the centre and showed off their work. But baby talk was on everyone's lips. 13-year-old Fiona Passmore presented the princess with a posy, patted her tummy and asked that all-important question. The princess wasn't giving any answers, but seemed to quite enjoy all the speculation.
£1 8-nation competition will kick off in January. Norman Rees, ITN, Heathrow Airport.
And those headlines again. American troops in Lebanon have been caught in frontier shelling in the battle for the key town of Selkul Garb. The Home Secretary has confirmed he'll announce very shortly tough new measures against violent crime, and the Liberal leader David Steele has won his battle to have the final say over the party manifesto. And finally, a little girl today asked the Princess of Wales what everyone wants to know: what are you about to have another baby? The Princess was visiting a home for the mentally handicapped in Bedfordshire.
The motto here is a purposeful life for the handicapped, and in the grounds of a former manor house, MacIntyre provide home and work in a family atmosphere for 106 adults and children. The facilities here are among the best in the country, and the organisers saw the visit as a chance to show things as they would be on any normal day. But no day when the Princess of Wales comes to call can be described as normal, and the organisers asked the staff and children here not to mention a certain subject to their royal visitor. But one little girl couldn't contain her curiosity. 13-year-old Fiona Passmore waited to present her own bouquet, and when the princess came over, she popped the question. Patting the princess, she asked, "How's the baby?" The princess, clearly taken aback, asked, "Did I hear that right?" But said no more, leaving an embarrassed teacher and a little girl still without an answer to that question, but still trying to find out. Ken Rees, ITN, Bedfordshire.
And that's it. So far this Tuesday.
Westoning to look around the MacIntyre School and residential community for mentally handicapped children and adults. This report by Paul Barnes.
First to meet the princess were the important people, the ones who could give her the facts about the MacIntyre schools. For instance, there are 2, this one at Westoning and another at Wingrave in Buckinghamshire. And the total population of the 2 is something over 100, and they were all here today to greet their special visitor. And after the important people, the princess met some very important people, the residents themselves. Aged between 6 and 36, they trained to acquire various skills, such as the test of patience and the eyesight, which results in fine lace. Less taxing on the eyes, but a mite more demanding on the arms, is the weaving. This is where the princess picked up 2 items for the royal household, a handkerchief and a cushion cover. Founded 15 years ago by the parent of a mentally handicapped child, the MacIntyre schools have a reputation for achieving results with this kind of work. They get, on average, 3 applications each week for places here, a measure of the need for this kind of care and consideration. On occasions like this, though, the princess seems to derive as much pleasure from seeing who people are as well as what they do, and the people themselves are certainly not reluctant to be seen. Posies are the order of the day, and very exotic some were, crowned with turrets fit for any princess. The smile which was intended to go with it might not have been everyone's idea of perfection, but it was okay with the smiler. And who was doing the smiling anyway? In the event, the smile was well up to the occasion. And, mission accomplished, the posy presenter was off. Life's too short to hang around grinning. But the princess had more grinning to do, shaking some hands and dodging others.
That's it, great. That's quite nice. Oh, that's great.
And so to the end of a day to remember, especially for one part-time unofficial footman. Maybe they should run him up a uniform. At MacIntyre, it seems, anything is possible.
Princess of Wales in Bedfordshire. The post office is